See what happens. Did you come up? Everybody, give me just a second. Does it come up? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Should be able to now. Okay, good. All right, good. I think we're doing good here. We're getting set up, so give me just a second, okay? Is it showing up double on your screen? On your other, can you go back to my page and see? Refresh. It is showing up double, huh? I guess it said it, yeah. Okay, hopefully everybody will figure out that I'm using a different type of live than I expected. It just works better for me. YouTube now has a different offering, so I'll have to figure out how to let people know that in the future. Hopefully the other one will disappear. And okay. So hopefully everybody will figure out that I'm live now and they'll join us here. So we'll give everybody just a second to hop on. Alexandra and I are getting organized. So talks amongst yourself. This is going to be a collective reading for the collective, not individual. Happy full moon, everybody in Scorpio. I tried, it wouldn't let me. It said it was live. So, all right. So I see we got a lot of people on here. This is great. I see everybody's hopping on. So we'll give it just another second. You guys ready for this reading? Hi, Karen Edwards. Hi, sweetie. I'm ready for it too. For those of you who can see the moon already, how's it looking? Hey, Carly Chai. Hey, Kelly Weaver. Hey, Christine Smith. Hey, guys. I see you guys on here. Hey, Elsa R. You're so sweet to ask. My mom is doing fantastic. She wants to do a live reading with you guys when I'm there for Mother's Day. So, yeah. How many is it showing is on the chat for you? 108. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to get started here with the live collective reading. It's about 5:30. As I mentioned on my Facebook page, if you're not following me on Facebook, you'll want to. Hooligan 1111 on Facebook. I took a poll, and you guys collectively or unanimously said that you wanted a collective reading, not individual readings. So that makes my life a lot easier, and Alexandra's. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to do the collective reading, and then once I'm done with the general collective reading, we'll take your questions for the collective, not individual questions about your own partnerships or anything like that. But I'll do questions for the collective, and Alexandra will navigate the chat room for me. She'll highlight. Hey, Angie Williams. Hey, sweetie. She'll navigate the chat room for me while we take questions for the collective, okay? Oh, good. So Manon, hey, sweetie. Hey, Manon, you guys can see the moon. He said it looks great. Looks gorgeous, huh? That's fantastic, Ileana. I'm so glad that you're doing your ritual and everything. All right. I'm looking at my phone. Alexandra's navigating the chat. I'm going to put my phone away here in just a second. I just wanted to see who was hopping on, and well, I got acclimated. So we have about 124 people on. And so we'll get the energy going for who was on the live reading the last time I did it. It was amazing, wasn't it? So much beautiful energy in the chat. For those of you who watched these videos afterwards, it took a little bit of time for the chat to show up. It showed up on my phone quicker than it showed up on my computer. So the replay of the chat afterwards when I watched the videos. So, you know, that's, you'll have to keep an eye out for that, okay? All right, guys, so let's get started. Yeah, that last live was insane, wasn't it, Christine? Yeah, it was awesome, right, Dominique? All right, so I'm going to put my phone away now, and I'm going to start the collective reading, and Alexandra will navigate the chat when we get to the point of asking for collective questions. So be prepared with those. So Spirit, Source, Angels, please use me as a clear channel for messages for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good. Please bring forth messages, guidance, insight, and information regarding this full moon energy, full moon in Scorpio, what we need to know, how we should manage our energy, what blockages we need to be aware of, what's happening, and so on and so forth. All right, so I'm going to start with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So for those of you on Facebook that, had requested certain decks, I tried to have them out here for you. And so I'll start with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This is the regular Psychic Tarot, not the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So I'll start with this energy. I don't remember, honestly, who asked for it. So we'll just see what comes out here. Okay. 3 more, Spirit. 3 more for the full moon energy in Scorpio for the Twin Flame Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Collective. 2 more. 2 more. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. 2 more, Spirit. Collective energy for the Twin Flame Collective for the full moon in Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Wow, what a way to begin. Foundation and achievements. This is the 4 of Wands. It's the Twin Flame 1111 card. Marriage, union, amazing. I can't believe it. We're starting off with this on the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so we already know what this reading's going to look like. Yeah. OMG, awake now. That's how I feel seeing this come out at the bottom of the deck. First card on the bottom of the deck. This is the overall theme of the reading. This is how we start the reading. So the theme of the reading is 4 of Wands, 1111, foundation and achievement. This energy is bringing in strong foundations of stability. It's a time to rebuild. It's a time for higher levels of commitment, healing anything that kept you from being stable and secure in your connections. You could see it's the family. It's the masculine, the feminine, and the child in front of the house with the rainbow. This is 4 of Wands. This is coming in. This is the energy being ushered in by the full moon. And wow, so this is the theme of the reading. So this is what we need to be aware of as the other cards unfold. Okay. Wow. Four of Wands right off the bat. Jeez Louise. All right, I'm putting that right there. That's the theme of the reading tonight, guys. All right, let me see these other cards. So I'm going to tell you that I feel like this is a message about the masculines. All 4 cards have masculines alone in them. So this to me feels like masculine energy. It definitely could be a combination of the divine masculine and the divine feminines, but so we have the Eight of Swords, trapped in fear. So this energy would indicate that there's still some fear about this building this foundation, building, achieving this foundation, the stability, the security, this higher level of commitment. So this is Eight of Swords. Somebody's feeling trapped in fear, can't move forward. But this energy of the full moon is disruption. The Tower card. This is the Tower card. This trapped in fear is going to be disrupted by this, disruption, by this Tower moment, this blessing in disguise that's going to shift everything. So there's going to be a lot of Tower energy in the collective. It feels like for the divine masculine, it's going to help to break them free from this Eight of Swords, because we have the Emperor. It's going to help this trapped in fear energy, this Eight of Swords, this mental energy of not being able to move forward, helpless and hopeless. Disruption. It's going to be disrupted through this Tower card. And this is going to allow the divine masculines, or the masculine energies. You could be in a male or female body. It's really about the dominant male energy, masculine energy, stepping into their authority, to their divine masculine power, bringing order and structure and discipline, taking the lead. This is about overcoming this fear through this Tower moment, shifting the foundation and rebuilding it through their leadership, through their authority, through their divine masculine energy. As they do this, they're also coming into material harvest, the hard work that they've been putting in the 3D, financially, career-wise, or just putting in the energy to build this foundation and achievements. This Tower is going to bring them into their power, and they're going to finally achieve this material harvest. This is coming to fruition. Nine of Pentacles. This is independence and self-sufficiency, but it's also really about stepping into your own power to be able to materialize everything you've been working on, everything you've been building. So it's about bringing this foundation, rebuilding. This is the disruption of a foundation, and this says foundations and achievements. Four of Wands with the rainbow, with the happy family. This fear is going to be overcome through this energy. This energy is ushering in the Four of Wands energy through these Tower moments. These can be awakenings. This can be life events. This is a shift in perspective to be able to step into the power of the Emperor, taking authority of your life, of your energy, of your situation, for success in the 3D. Success in the 3D, material harvest. That's what I got. What do you guys get? That's what I'm getting. This certainly could be feminine, the feminine feeling fear as well. I just feel like because there's four cards here with the masculines with no feminines on them, this is about the masculines breaking free of this trapped energy, feeling like they're in this mental prison. This came up the other day with the Two of Swords in the other reading, this being disrupted through this Tower moment, this shift in perspective, to allow them to finally step into their power, their divine masculine energy, taking the lead in their life, in this connection, in this divine partnership, and bringing forth. This is what the divine masculines have been working on, to be able to provide, to be able to bring forth something that they can offer to the divine feminines in the 3D. That's what I'm getting. The divine masculines have been working on trying to provide something, to bring forth something stable, something of wealth or prosperity, of abundance, to bring forth to the divine feminines. And he's finally stepping into his power through this Tower moment, releasing the spear to achieve this Four of Wands, this foundation and achievement, the happy family that both of them desire. That's what I got. What do you guys get? Are we seeing anything here? This is a full moon reading, Greta. So what that means is this is what the energy is indicating, that the full moon is going to usher in during this full moon period. This is the energy it's pulling during the strength of this full moon. Yeah, so as you guys break through, the divine masculine breaks through too. Good call, Yvonne. What is that? Oh, okay. So we've got about 207 people on the chat right now. So let me give you a recap. This is a full moon in Scorpio reading. It's pulling in the energy of the full moon and what it's going to usher in. The bottom of the deck, of the first deck, based on the general reading, was the Four of Wands. The Twin Flame 1111 card, foundation and achievements. The other four cards were all masculine energies. Speaking of coming out of this Eight of Swords, trapped in fear energy due to a tower moment, some kind of disruption in their mental space or through their awakening or through some kind of life event that's going to allow them to step into their leadership power, their authority, to take control of this journey of their wanting to move this forward and bringing forth what they've been working on so hard in the 3D to be able to make an offer to the divine feminine, to be able to provide for them or to come forward with something that feels stable and secure and substantial. That's the energy that this is indicating right now. I just looked up and there are 222 people watching right now. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Yeah, for those of you who came in late, you're welcome. I knew that there were some people joining late. Actually, thank Alexandra because she said people joined in late. Give them a recap. So give Alexandra a shout out for that. All right, so let's see. What am I feeling next? I'm going to pull a card from the Keepers of the Light. This handy dandy deck has been insane lately. You're getting lots of shout outs, huh? Ken Adams, you and me both, baby. All right, so this is the Keepers of the Light deck. The Keepers of the Light deck. Spirit, can I have please, a message from the Keepers of the Light for the full moon energy? Oh, Tammy, Alexandra just pointed out your message to me, so thank you. Keepers of the Light energy for the full moon, please. For the Twin Flame Collective, for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminines, collective energy. For some reason, when we do it in this system, it gets more viewers. One, Keepers of the Light, please, for the collective, for the full moon in Scorpio energy, please. One more. I have truth chills for the card that just came out, so it's definitely aligned. And if you've been watching my channel for any given time, you know that Kali is one of my favorite goddesses. I have her on my altar. She's the goddess of destruction and rebirth. And this says, facing fear. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This is about overcoming this trapped fear. This is about the divine masculines and the divine feminines coming out of this trapped fear, facing their fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. Tower moments, really coming into this awakening so you can step into your power. I really feel like with this card coming out, those of you in the chat right now who are talking about your partners being unawakened, there's a good chance during this full moon energy that there's going to be a lot of awakenings. There's going to be a lot of realizations and epiphanies. There's going to be quite a bit of consciousness. So for those of you who are talking about an unawakened twin, this could potentially indicate that they're going to start facing their fears, and these spiritual changes are going to unfold because they're starting to not have a choice, divine intervention. So that's quite lovely. I love that card. I love that Kali came out in this reading. Kali is fearless. She's got that destruction energy. She will slice your throat, but she'll also mother you and nurture you. So she's got the darkness and the light. She's one of my favorite goddesses. So I'm so happy she showed up in this reading. Spirit, can I have another Keepers of the Light card, please? Another Keepers of the Light card for just the general collective energy during this full moon. So there's going to be facing of this trapped fear. That's what's going to happen through this tower moment, you guys. Damn right. Turtles. That's what I'm saying. Slow and steady wins the race. So is divine timing, divine order. Spirit, can I have another Keepers of the Light card for the full moon, please? Keepers of the Light card for the full moon, please. Thank you for whoever just made that donation. Much appreciated. This is a collective reading. I'm not doing individual readings, so your donations are appreciated and very much appreciated. These 3 cards just came out. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. I just said a lot of your unawakened twins are going to go through an awakening. So this is about them getting downloads and you getting downloads. Lady Venus. Venus is a sign of love. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. So here we've got facing fear, more spiritual changes are unfolding. And here we've got truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. These are awakening cards. This is about this full moon bringing forth an ushering of awakening, about this twin flame 1111 journey, waking them up out of this trapped fear through these tower moments, these downloads, so they can step into the power of what they need to step forward to come forth. So pay attention to downloads and whatever messages you're getting. We've got El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So this is, again, another message of awakening, being present, protecting your energy, not spending time with people that are not resonating at your vibration, clearing your space, knowing that the universe is protecting you. Be protected from a space of love and light. Keep anything negative away from you. So do a prayer to be able to bring that energy in. And then we have Lady Portia, divine order. I just said this. It's about divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So whatever you're guided to do, whatever these downloads and understandings direct you to do, follow them because you're protected. And it's time for you to face your fear. Okay? Take a sip of water. I'm not answering any individual questions. You can reach me on Instantgo with individual questions for $11.11 per 160 characters, or you can book a private reading. The information for private readings is in the video summary section below my videos. Feel free to, order one through there. Thank you to whoever just made that donation. I appreciate it. I can't see can't see it right now because I'm doing this reading. But thank you, and those are appreciated. So if you want a personal reading, an individual question answered, then you'll need to reach me on Instantgo or book a private reading. Okay, so let's keep going with the collective energy. What am I feeling? Divine feminine and masculine reunited. Yes, they do, Faya. My Taurus, stubborn and slow. Should have not been the bull, should have been the turtle. All right, let's see what we've got here. This one just fell out, so anyone dealing with codependency, this is being healed or still needs to be healed during this full moon. This could be what breaks this chain of, or this tower moment. So if there's any codependency that you're still dealing with, this card continues to come up. So this tells me that there's still codependency that needs to be healed. It's not necessarily a bad thing that codependency exists. It's just something you need to be aware of. That could be a blockage to union. Both sides need to be able to stand in their own power and not be dependent on each other for each other's happiness or finances and so on and so forth. So this needs to be, you need to make a conscious decision to work on this issue if you haven't already. This needs to be healed. If you haven't read Codependent No More by Melody Beatty, I strongly encourage you to read it or find out more about codependency with whatever resonates for you. But this really needs to be healed in order for this to be a healthy relationship, and to come into this foundation of strength and have this achievement of union, marriage, higher level of commitment. Just a couple more cards, Spirit, more messages from the divine, from source. Alona, you are not watching that from a salt bath. You are awesome. Oh my God, that is so. Alexandra just pointed your message out to me. That is so fun. That's funny. Enjoy. Yes, Faya, I did see that your Taurus has the same birthday as mine. Yes, 3 turtles and a snail, 3 snails would be an understatement in regards to pace. But it's all in divine timing. It's all in divine timing. Hey, Jesse, Kaylin, sweetie. How you doing? Hey, Lara Gaza McGrath. Okay, you're in the tub too? You guys all watching me from salt baths and tubs? And that is so unfair. Hey, Lara Flynn, much love to you. Enjoy, sweetie. Nice and hot. You guys are killing me over here. All right, so wow, you guys are all in the salt bath while I'm doing this reading. Well, I'm just going to tell you that Alexandra. So I haven't. I'm just going to tell you, I haven't drinking in over a year, and tonight I'm drinking wine after this reading. I told Alexandra it was time. I needed to have a glass of wine. This was the weekend I needed to do it in, and I haven't done it in over a year. So I'm having a glass of wine after this reading. So, all right, guys, let's see what else the full moon energy in Scorpio brings forward. Let's see what else comes forward. Enjoy that shit. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'll be feeling in the morning, but I needed to have a glass of wine this weekend. I haven't had one in over a year. I haven't had any alcohol in over a year. Spirit, can I have a card for the full moon, please? I'm just sitting here shuffling. Full moon energy in Scorpio. One final card from the divine, feminine, masculine, reunite. I love reading your comments. Alexandra and I are cracking up over here. Bum-ba-dum. The Phoenix, rebirth. This is a period of rebirth. This is rising from the ashes, starting over. This is this beautiful rebirth of this connection, rebirth of yourself and rebirth of this love. And it's happening through the power of forgiveness. So this is Pachamama, goddess of forgiveness. Now is the time to focus on healing the connection with yourself, with others, and with your divine partner through the power of forgiveness, empathy, understanding, compassion. Okay, so this rebirth is going to happen through this power of forgiveness. Okay, so this is perfect, like Chelsea Osborne said, for the moon in Scorpio, okay? This is a period of transformation and rebirth of this beautiful connection. You know, I believe that this moon in Scorpio is all about rebirth, right? Transformation, but more so than just you transformation. It's just like this really, truly like this rebirth, this whole new energy. And it's happening through the power of forgiveness. So that is quite beautiful. All right, let's see what else we have. You know, interestingly enough, I felt called to pull from this deck tonight. It's the clairvoyant reading cards, I think they're called. Clairvoyant reading cards. Spirit energy, please. Clairvoyant reading cards. Wow. Okay, those 2 cards want to come out. So again, now we've got Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion and empathy. Pachamama is the goddess of forgiveness. So we've got lots of compassion, understanding, empathy towards ourselves, towards our partners, and towards others. This is conflict resolution, healing any disharmony, disagreements, calling in the power of Kuan Yin to heal whatever still needs to be healed. Okay. And then we've got self-acceptance, really being able to love yourself for who you are, all your flaws and your beauty, your dark, your light. This is about being able to look in the mirror, which, by the way, twins are mirrors, right? We're mirrors of each other. Coming to a place of acceptance, what you love in them, you need to love about yourself. What you don't appreciate or what you fear about them, you fear about yourself or don't like about yourself. We're mirrors. So you need to heal that and come to a place of full self-acceptance. in this beautiful full moon energy, it's a beautiful time to come through to self-acceptance through this rebirth process. I really feel like I need to say you need to forgive yourself for anything that's happened and have compassion and understanding towards yourself so you can get to this space of self-acceptance. But again, it doesn't, we need to pay attention because look here. You guys look at this card closely. See the feminine is looking in the mirror? See the candle, the two flames, twin flame? You guys see that? Can you see that? The candle has the reflection in the mirror and the two flames next to each other. This is a mirroring effect. This is about self-acceptance of yourself, because when you don't accept yourself, you don't accept your partner. So that's what needs to happen. This is a mirroring effect. This is about finally healing what you don't love about yourself, because it's just a reflection of what you don't like about somebody else, or what you're fearful of somebody else, or what you're harboring resentment. Is just a mirror of yourself. This is a twin flame. Look at the candle with the two flames. Wow. There you go. Oh, I love it when these readings come together like this. These cards, Kelly Weaver, these are the clairvoyant reading cards. By Belinda Grace. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, that's pretty amazing that came out. All right, so let's do, somebody asked for the animal cards. So these are the, what are these called? The secret language of animals. Spirit, can I have an secret language of animals card for the full moon in Scorpio? No way. Tom, Tony, don't even go there in this reading. Alexandra and I are already laughing. No more flatulence in this chat room. Tom is back. Tom, your reputation precedes you. All right, animal secret language of animals for the full moon in Scorpio. Look at this, you guys. It's the condor. It says cycles, reflection, perspective, release. How on point is that? Cycles. This is a moon cycle. Full moon energy cycles, endings and new beginnings, reflection of yourself, self-acceptance. Perspective, the Tower card, disruption of how you were thinking before, or how you were acting, or how you were living your life, and shifting that. And release, letting go of this trapped fear in order to go through this deeper awakening to get what you truly want. That's what this is about. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what else we've got here. Let's do some shadows. I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot for this. All right, shadow spirit that we need to be aware of. Shadows that we need to be aware of during this full moon in Scorpio. Shadows that we need to be aware of. All right, so the first one, this came up in a reading I did earlier today. 5 of Swords, comparison. This is tension, conflict, comparing yourself to others, comparing your relationship to others, comparing yourself to others and not feeling like you're good enough, comparing your relationship to others and not realizing that this is a spiritual partnership. It's different than anything you've ever known before. This is the 5 of Swords. So this is really about releasing any conflict, struggles, really coming to a place of harmony and not comparison, not competition, being in balance, being in harmony. This is not a win or lose situation. It needs to be a win-win situation. So a shadow here would be fighting against this through comparison, through jealousy, through conflict, through tension. All of that needs to be healed and released, and through this power of forgiveness and through this rebirth, okay? And then the next shadow that came out was completion. This is the world. This is a shadow aspect would be not releasing your karmic energy or bringing something karmic to completion. It would be fighting this cycle, resisting it because of fear of change or not having faith or trust. This is about not feeling whole on your own and having this codependency on somebody else. This is about, the shadow of being fearful that this is not going to, be brought to completion. But more so than anything, this is about ending whatever cycle in your life needs to be ended in order to start something new. And this shadow would be holding on to the past, holding on to a dependent situation, being in a karmic situation or relationship. This causes delays. It causes stagnation. It's from a lack of will, not having patience, having, fear of change. And so you need to be able to bring things to completion to start a new cycle. Okay, so this is being stuck in this endless, never-ending loop of not being able to move forward. And then we've got going with the flow. So the shadow aspect would be resistance, fighting against the tide, not going in flow, swimming against the current. It's about you fighting it and resisting it. This is about surrender. This is about surrendering and going with the flow. So if you're not, you're in resistance, and that's a shadow. And you need to identify why you're in resistance, what you need to be doing. So thank you to whoever just made that donation. I just saw it come in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Those are appreciated. I'm not doing individual polls tonight, so your donations are sincerely appreciated for the energy and time that Alexandra and I are putting into the live reading. It's a beautiful energy exchange, and I appreciate it, as does she. I think what I'd like to do at this point is I'll open it up to, I know I wanted to do this really fast. I'm going to pull a card for, this is going to be a message from heaven. This is a message to anyone that's watching that has lost somebody that's important to them, that's special to them, that has been wondering about anybody on the other side, that is passed on. This is a message that they're bringing to you during this full moon energy, okay? This is talking to heaven, I think it's called that, talking to heaven back. Hey, make me cry. I always give you a good night kiss. I always give you a good night kiss. Wow. There you go. I felt really called to share that with you. So I know that was probably emotional for a lot of you, but I felt called to deliver that message. So yeah. I'm also, by the way, probably going to do a live reading for Mother's Day for people who've lost their mother. In addition to the regular reading I'm going to do with my mom, probably on Mother's Day or during Mother's Day weekend. So you'll want to stay tuned for that as well. Okay. All right. So I'm going to open it up to messages. I'm sorry, for questions for the collective. I'm not doing individual questions. You'll need to reach me on Instantgo or book a private reading for that. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to take questions for the collective now. So if you have a question for the collective. Yeah. So for those of you who are feeling heart, solar plexus or sacral chakra activations, that's normal during this time. When you're on a collective, especially collective energy, you're pooling the collective energy together. So you're feeling a lot of activations, especially in your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and so on and so forth. So that's what you're probably feeling. All right. So what questions do we have for the collective? Do you see any for the collective? I'm taking a sip of water, guys, so give me just a second. Keep in mind the live chat moves very fast. So we're trying to capture some of them while they're coming in. Yeah, I'm trying to follow it too. Is the full moon for releasing karmics? Is the full moon for releasing karmics? This is the Golden Universal Tarot. I split the deck, and it's the King of Swords and the Five of Cups. Regret, sadness, loneliness. Positively aspected, this is a reunion card. Knight of Swords is cutting out anything that doesn't serve you any longer, that's causing you sadness, grief. Not looking behind you at the spiritual partnership, looking at the things that don't bring you happiness or where you've had loss. That would be a yes. This would be a clear answer from Spirit. I just split the deck, and that's what happened. About this being a period of time to release karmic relationships or karmic situations that no longer bring you happiness or fulfillment. It's time to cut them out. King of Swords. There's that. Tammy Farrow, what ritual meditating do we need to focus on tonight as the divine feminine? I'm not sure any of my cards here would answer that, but I would just tell you there's tons of meditations on YouTube. I would do a salt bath, or I would do some kind of releasing ceremony. You either do a releasing ceremony of what you want to get rid of and either burn that piece of paper or let it go in the ocean or something like that, or you could do a manifesting ritual where you put out to the universe what you want to manifest. It's a great night for manifesting through orgasm ritual, like I have on my channel. So that's what I would recommend. I also recommend that you charge your crystals out in the moonlight, to give them that extra energy. Okay, yeah, keep going. Yeah. Are the divine masculines also feeling the sensual sexual energy? AK Julie, I can tell you right now they probably are. Spirit, are the divine masculines feeling the sexual sensual energy? Are the divine masculines feeling the sexual sensual energy? I didn't really feel like this was the answer, and there's a million cards here, so I'm going to keep shuffling and see what we have here. Spirit, are the divine masculines feeling the sexual energy? Are the divine masculines feeling the sexual energy? They probably are, but they're trying to juggle a lot in the 3D right now because they're feeling this love really intensely. King of Cups and Two of Pentacles. These emotions that they're having right now are intense, and they're a little off balance because of how deeply they're feeling this love. So they are probably feeling the sexual energy, but more than anything, they're trying to navigate the intensity of their emotions, their feelings about this love. They're juggling these feelings in the 3D and trying to stay focused on because look what's at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups. We've got the King and the Queen of Cups right here. So the divine masculines are feeling this love about the divine feminines. They're thinking about how to bring this love together and build this foundation. They're feeling the energy, but it's more focused on how do I bring this marriage, this union, this connection to fruition in the 3D, because I'm feeling this love for this divine feminine, And I'm trying to balance how to move this forward. So more than the sexual energy, they're more than that. They're feeling the love, and they're wanting to bring it into the reality. So that's a little bit different, but I will. Faya, I'll answer yours. Can we get a Scorpio full moon channeled message from the divine masculines to the divine feminines? All right. Channeled message from the divine masculines to the divine feminines. I just got a message, wait. So whoever needed to hear wait, that just came through just very strongly. So wait. Channeled message for the divine feminine from the divine masculine during this full moon energy, spirit. I'm getting wait. W-A-I-T, wait. Look at Gwen Fairley. Gwen Fairley, that's awesome. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting wait. So you pulled that card right when you shuffled your oracle cards and you got the word wait. I mean, I feel like wait is being patient for sure. These comments are so funny sometimes. Spirit. Divine masculine channeled message to the divine feminines. Divine masculines to the divine feminine, spirit. Divine masculines to the divine feminines. Bottom of the deck, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So there would be your wait answer. Let go of control issues. That's why that came up. So so let go of control issues. Allow this attraction to unfold in the present moment. Smell the roses, enjoy the journey. He's saying, he's like, me not showing up yet does not mean you don't deserve love. You deserve love. You're lovable. I still feel this attraction. I need you to be in the present moment, focusing on your own life. I need you to let go of control issues and allow this to unfold naturally in divine timing, because the chemistry is off the charts for you. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel this for you, and I want to give our relationship a chance, but I need time. So you're just going to have to wait, and you're going to have to surrender. And by the way, it's interesting. Today I posted a video called Clean It Up, and I also, which was a channeled message I received, but I also received a channeled message this morning of surrender. And so I feel like it's another channeled message that I need to do a video for. I was waiting to do it till after the full moon. But I did get a channeled message of surrender, and I feel like that's part of what's coming out here, along with the go with the flow. It's about not being in resistance, surrendering and letting this unfold organically in divine time. I mean, we've waited this long. What's a little bit longer? Right? And so, this is about building a foundation so you can be successful. Foundation and achievement. 4 of Wands, happy family, rainbow, stability, security. Number 4, stability and security in the home and family. It takes time to build that foundation. So he's asking you to wait. He's asking you to let go of control and let divine timing take place, because he wants to give this relationship a chance. He feels this magnetic chemistry. He knows you deserve love, and he deserves love, but he's got to do it in his own time. He's got to come out of this trapped fear and let this tower moment take place so he can step into his power to come forward. All right. Crystal Headland, hey, sweetie, the divine feminine message from her higher self. Okay. Thank you to whoever just made that donation. Much appreciated. Very much. All right, let's see. Channeled message from the Divine Feminine. Channeled message from the Divine Feminine's higher self. So we've got about 309 people watching right now. That's awesome. So much love to all of you. Are you enjoying the live reading for the full moon so far? What other questions do you have for the collective? Spirit, can I please have a message from the Divine Feminine's higher self, please? Divine Feminine's channeled message for the Divine Feminine Collective's higher self. Bottom of the deck, the moon. So interestingly enough, the Tower shows up for the Divine Feminine. So I feel like, the moon showed up. This is the full moon energy. So this showed up to let you know that this is a beautiful time to allow whatever is supposed to happen, the Tower moment. So I feel like this is saying during this full moon, this is a beautiful time to, allow the cycle to be brought to completion, 10 of Wands, to allow this difficult, challenging time to come to completion and allow whatever's intended to happen to shift this situation, either in your life, their life, or both your lives, to happen, because there's things going on behind the scenes that you can't see. It's a good period for you to confront your own shadows, to gain a new perspective and allow yourself to stop working so hard. I feel like this is a message that says, release control, stop working so hard, surrender to what's intended, the moon, the revelations, the things that are going to come forward through these changes, through this shift in the foundation. Because we know that you want things to move forward quickly. We know you want communication, 8 of Wands. But in order for that to happen, you need to allow this to unfold naturally. The Sun card, you need to allow this rebirth. See, she's holding the baby. You need to allow this transformation, this rebirth, to happen in its own divine timing. It's saying to hold a high vibration, the Sun card. Keep your thoughts positive, your vibration high. Allow this to move at whatever pace it's intended while making the changes in your life that need to be made. That's going to shift this foundation. That's going to bring in the changes necessary for these cycles to be brought to an end and these shadows to be integrated, and this hard work, this intensity to come to an end so that you can have what you want. That's what I'm getting. Does that resonate? That's what I'm getting. Let me know if that resonates. What else do you get for that? I see you guys are getting channel messages of your own. That's awesome. I saw Alona got one. Christy got one. That's awesome. Follow those. I mean, those are important. What other questions do you have that you want me to answer for the collective? Inner Divine, I can just tell you that I haven't disclosed most of this to my family other than my mom and my aunt, because they felt safe to me and I felt like I could reveal it, because I just felt like they trust me, so they would trust that if this is what I believed and what I needed to do for myself, that they would hold a space of love and understanding. They're aware of my channel and they watch my videos and they've been very supportive. You have to discern who you can feel safe in order to disclose it to. And if you don't feel safe with those people, then turn to people you do feel safe with. including the twin flame community here as well. Karen Dieter, hey sweetie, as we wait and work on ourselves as divine feminines, how can we support the divine masculine face his fear after this full moon? How can the divine feminines support the divine masculines to face his fears after this full moon? How can the divine feminines help the divine masculines face their fears after this full moon? What was Emma's question? What can the divine feminines do to help the divine masculines face their fears after this full moon? Which question are you guys saying is a good question? Okay, I see it. Emma Neal. Well, is it Neal? I think it's Emma Neal. We'll get to you in just a second. How can the divine feminines support the divine masculines after the full moon in regards to facing their fear, Spirit? Karen Dieter's question. Do not gossip. Do not talk about them behind their backs. Do not spread rumors or do not, you need to come from a heart space. This is the heart chakra. This is about speaking high vibrational about them, not negatively about them. Don't stab them in the back through your words or your energy. That's what this is. That's what this is talking about. Okay. And you can tap into your connection with spirit to help clear up the confusion, to help them wake up. This is a crown chakra card. So this is about being conscious, present, aware, holding space for them so that they can come out of this Two of Swords energy, this confusion, and wake up. Awareness, okay? That's the answer, Karen. Bottom of the deck is perception, another heart chakra card. So be open to different interpretations of what they're going through. Perceive what they need before they need it, but don't try to control them and don't give them help without their permission first. So Emma Neal, why are the divine masculines who are not making contact still holding back? This is the Chrysalis Tarot. This is still new for me, so I may need to pull the book, but let's see what happens here. Why are the divine masculines who are not making contact still holding back? Why are the divine masculines who are not making contact still holding back? Well, I think I just told you. I mean, I'll pull the cards, but you guys need to pay attention to the reading. They're trapped in fear. And this tower moment hasn't happened yet. There's going to be a disruption. There's going to be an awakening, a shift in perspective so that they can step into their power and have something to bring forth to the divine feminine for this foundation and achievement. I mean, that's why they're holding back. They haven't experienced this yet. They're still trapped in fear. And this tower moment hasn't happened. They're not fully ready to exercise their authority, their leadership, to take the initiative. I mean, that's the answer, but I'll pull cards for you. Why are the divine masculines who are not making contact holding back? Why are the divine masculines that are not making contact holding back? The moon, shadows, fear, things being revealed to them, confronting their shadows, awakening. I just said this. This is shadow energy. They're holding back and not making contact yet because they're confronting their shadows, or they need to confront their shadows. This moon is going to be part of their awakening. Things behind the scenes are going to be revealed. They're going to go through an awakening. This is going to illuminate their shadows. That's going to be part of their tower moment, their shift in perspective. It's going to be a complete disruption. This is about illuminating these shadows, allowing this energy to propel them forward. This is what I just said. That's why they're not making contact yet. Are people agreeing with that? Yeah, so true. Hey, Clara. Yeah, we can ask Spirit about what's going on behind the scenes and how much awareness. I'm not going to ask how much awareness they have of the journey because I've already answered this, but I can ask what's going on behind the scenes. We already sort of know, but Spirit, what's going on behind the scenes for the divine masculines? What's going on behind the scenes for the divine masculines? I mean, a lot of them are waking up. A lot of them are going through these shifts in perspective. They're working on balance, temperance. They're working on harmony and balance. They're working on moderation and patience. This is divine timing. This is coming into union with themselves before they can come into union with anybody else. This is about the divine masculines told you, divine feminines, you needed to wait. And this is why you need to wait, because it's about divine timing. They have to come into balance and harmony within themselves before they can come into union with you. It's about having patience and allowing them to move through their journey in that way. And three of spirals. So 3 of spirals is the 3 of wands. This is about allowing them to gain this insight, to take the initiative once they feel balanced and in harmony. They're still going through this moderation in their lives. This is about, I mean, look how beautiful, golden flowers, and I have my sunflowers out here. They're coming into balance. Look at, we're calling this in. They're working on balance and harmony within themselves so that they can be in the flow of life and bring forth this sunshine, this beauty, this energy. But they are, they're waiting for their ships to come in. They're getting enlightenment. See this enlightened being in the trees here? They're trying to figure out long-term plans and how to move forward and thinking about what they need to do. And so there's still an awakening that needs to happen here and balance and harmony that needs to take place. Okay? What time is it? 6:30. I'm getting a little tired. All right, so let's see. What chakras do we need to be working on? Tammy says, what chakras? I'm not gonna separate. You're welcome, Clara. Good to see you on here, sweetie. I'm not going to do separate masculine and feminine. I'm gonna do marriage. So it's gonna be for the masculine and the feminine, okay? Thanks. It's like the 4th compliment I've gotten on my nail polish. Thanks, guys. This is like a coral. You guys can't see it probably, but it's like a corally with glittery kind of colors. So, by the way, if my divine masculine is watching, hello, because I know you're watching me, and I'm trying to not let that affect me in any way. I'm trying to remain balanced. But if you're watching this, if you happen to be watching this live, shout out to you. I hope you had a good birthday. But let's see what comes up for the chakra. Chakras for the collective, please. Karen, I have been feeling like he's watching, and it's come up in several private readings with channelers and readers that have indicated that he's watching me as well. So I, of course, don't have any confirmation in the 3D, but I have felt his energy and felt like he was watching me. And that's been confirmed through other readers because I needed to confirm that feeling that I was having inside of me. And sometimes as it's hard for me to do my own readings because I get emotional if they're about me. So I turned to some people I trusted. Actually, 3 different readers and channelers outside of myself have confirmed that he is watching. So okay, spirit chakras that need to be cleared or worked on by the collective. Chakras that need to be cleared or worked on by the collective, for the collective, by the collective. Oh my goodness, look at that. Believing in destiny. Crown chakra, having faith, having trust, integrating the dark and the light, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, knowing that this is your destiny, believing in it, having faith, opening up your crown chakra, balancing it, clearing it so that you can connect with source, so you can be conscious, so you can be balanced, so you can let destiny take its course. Wow is right. Wow. 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 I love that this card came out just after I wished my divine masculine a happy birthday. All right. Other chakras that need to be worked on, Spirit? Well, okay then, right, Tammy? Other chakras that we need to be working on? Solar plexus, believing that you deserve joy, being joyful, being radiant, allowing your life force energy. Again, we have another sunflower coming out. I chose the right flowers for this reading. Solar plexus. This is yellow for the solar plexus. This is your power center, your center of self-worth, self-acceptance, self-worth, having value for yourself, believing in yourself, stepping into your power, confidence, courage, bravery. That's what this is for. Why is Tammy reacting that way? Did I miss it? All right. So what other questions do we have? Do we have any other questions? We're going to wrap up here in just a minute. Thank you for the donations. Whoever just sent them in, very much appreciated. Much love to you. Let's see. Okay. See ya. All right. So we've got does the DM know the DF is his twin? You know, that's a difficult question. That's actually a specific question in private readings because every single partnership is different. I can't ask that as a collective. I'm sorry, but thanks for the question, Sierra. That's just, that's individual per partnership. And so that's a great question that you can ask in a private reading. All of the information for my private readings is below my video summary section. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to be sorry, Tammy. That's awesome that you guys are in here and you guys were talking about the solar plexus. That's great. I just didn't know what I missed. You guys tried, and it was a good question, but I can't, it's too difficult to answer in a collective reading. That's definitely more specific. And it's not even one that I would want to answer on Instantgo. It's something that you really need to book a private reading for. Okay. 1901, Steph, does our twin flames do our twin flames feel the love we are sending their way? I can probably tell you yes, but we'll get some answers here. That's not the right deck. Does the twin flame feel the love that the divine... Do the twin flames feel the love that is being sent their way? Does the twin feel the love that's being sent their way? What is going on here? I have a card from another deck here. Knight of Swords. I mean, yes, this is fast-moving communication and clarity of belief. This was in my deck from another deck. So I feel like that's the answer. Knight of Swords, that would be clarity, understanding, awakening, knowledge, potential communication. That would be yes. I'm putting that with the deck it belongs with. That's funny. Okay, guys, I'm going to take maybe 2 more questions for the collective, and then they're going to wrap it up because Alexandra and I are going to drink wine and look at the full moon. And I'm going to charge my crystals and eat dinner. So let's see. What question do we have here? For the collective, Okay, you guys want a message from Spirit? Just an overall message from Spirit? That's what we'll do that. These are the fortune reading cards. Spirit, can I have 3 messages? 3 messages for the collective, please. 3 messages for the collective during this full moon. 3 messages for the collective during this full moon. 3 messages for the collective during this full moon. Stella E, you charge your crystals by putting them outside under the moonlight, direct moonlight. You can also, if they're, depending on the type of crystal, you can wash them in salt water out in the ocean or just in regular salt water, but you can put them outside and charge them under the light of the moon. Message for the collective, please. Message for the collective from Spirit. This is for everybody from Spirit. Message for the collective. Maybe I don't need 2 more messages. Maybe I just need this one. I had to show Alexandra first because it just made me laugh out loud. You guys ready? You want to see what Spirit has to tell you? Let's see. You want to see? I want to hear it in the chat section. Do you guys want to know what Spirit has to tell you? Patience. Patience. Wait. Same words as the divine masculine. Patience. Yep, Jerica, you called it. And you know, Jerica, you know you and I are on the same wavelength, and you know why. Patience. I can't even. I know it. Patience. Slow down. Change your attitude and clear your mind. Burn that card, right, JG? Not again. Of course. Of course. That's hilarious. Alexandra and I are cracking up over here. Oh, face palm. I know. I feel it too. That's hilarious. That's so funny. All right. So we've got patience, but it's coming. 4 of Wands. This is moving. This is a lot of energy coming in from this new moon, from this full moon. I'm not getting any younger either awake now. Spirit, can I get 2 more messages, please? 2 more messages, please. Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Wow, look at that. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So this is, a message from Spirit that there's still challenges ahead, which we know, which we knew. This doesn't just become, unicorns and rainbows overnight. There's still some things that need to be worked on. It says, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. This is the Tower. This is referring to the Tower card and this shift in perspective and a new foundation. And you have to have patience. Patience. So funny that I did just snort, you guys, because that patience card cracks me up. I want the unicorns and rainbows too, Faya. All right. Somebody's robbing the cradle in this chat room. That's what Alexandra and I are laughing at. All right, can I have 1 more message from Spirit, please? 1 more message, please. 1 more message, please, Spirit, for the collective. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Marriage. We're ending the reading there. We're not going any further. That's the last card, baby. All right, guys. So, final messages from Spirit. You need to have patience as this union, this Four of Wands comes together, this foundation and achievement. Okay, you need to have patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Because there's still some challenges ahead that we need to work through, those tower moments. But it's bringing in a new positive future. Four of Wands, stability, security, foundation, achievement, union, marriage. I mean, can we end the reading in any better way? Amazing. Did you guys enjoy the reading tonight? Did you enjoy this? Did it help? Did it help you? Let me know if it helped you. All right, guys. I see the messages coming in. I'm watching them trickle in. So I'm glad. I'm glad you found it helpful. I'm glad you found it fun. I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful new full moon in Scorpio. You know, watch the reading again, gather the messages. I love Tom Tony, you're funny. You know, thank you for joining me for the full moon in Scorpio reading. I hope that it served you well. I love the collective energy. I love the energy that you all bring in. And it feels really great to have you all connecting like this. And so give Alexandra a shout out, please, for her help in navigating the chat for me. And, you know, stay positive, stay focused, stay optimistic, focus on high vibrational energies during this full moon. Allow whatever's intended to happen with the masculines. Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on here. Where is it? Allow whatever's supposed to happen to break them out of this Eight of Swords energy, this tower that's going to happen. Allow them to step into their power so they can bring forward what you've been waiting for, if that's the case in your situation. But you're going to have to have patience for this Four of Wands, because it's not going to be, it's not going to be, happen overnight. There's still challenges that need to be worked through, but you're working towards union. You're working towards this outcome of coming together in union and a higher level of commitment. So thank you to everybody that made a donation. Those are very much appreciated. They keep me going for this channel. They lift me up. They help me buy new decks. They help me provide these live readings with help. And so to all of you that make donations, I'm sending you lots of gratitude for that energy exchange. I'm sending you positive karma, positive energy, positive vibes. I appreciate all the interaction and participation that all of you gave during this live reading. If you have specific questions about your own journey, you can reach me on Instantgo, or you can book a private reading. The information is in the video summary section below my videos. If you are looking to book a private reading, I'm not taking any emergency readings until after Thursday. And right now the wait time for video readings is about 14 days. Okay, so you'll need to understand that when you book a reading with me, okay? Other than that, Alexandra and I are going to go drink some wine and enjoy the full moon. I'm sending you all blessings and a beautiful, beautiful transition to this rebirth time. Take care of yourselves, and I'm going to give you just a minute to finish your chat, and then we'll log off. So you'll want to say goodnight to each other, and then we'll end it. I'll be posting this video for you to watch again. The chat will show up there as well. So much love to all of you. Good night, you guys. Much love to you. Love to you as well.